Hey, welcome to Dave's Imaginations. Today we do another live broadcast of Dragonbane. It's a Wednesday morning here, and DM Paul through Start Playing Games is leading a group of us through the standard adventure pack of Dragonbane. So this is kind of a new experience. We did it last week. It seemed to be okay, but last week I did it as a recording and then I broadcasted it later. Today is going to be live. It is 4 minutes till the hour, and we're supposed to start on the hour. So we'll see how we do. I'm going to start getting things ready, and let's slide over to the so the voice seems pretty good here on the screen. Last week when I did the recording, it sounded like my voice was a little quiet. So I don't know if I need to wear a headset. I don't know if that affects the others if I don't wear a headset. I think I wore a headset last week and I didn't really need to. So we'll see. Other thing I'm seeing is right now my voice is a little bit slow on the screen. I hope that's not too bad. It shouldn't matter too much for this video, as when we do this, the game is played on Foundry, but Foundry the Forge. So there's not faces, at least not yet. We'll see if I can talk them into adding faces later. I have two screens going here, and as I look over here to this screen, I see that no one has logged into the Discord server, which DM Paul is using to gather people and to use the sound. So we'll see how this goes. So Dragonbane is a roll under system. So you have your stats, and for example, I play Meltheron the Magnificent, a wizard, and I don't get to play that often. So this is kind of fun to play wizard in a different role-playing game system. So in this game, you try to roll under your stats. So Meltheron, I think, has a 15 in some of his skills, and for him to be successful, he needs to roll, I think it's 15 or lower, right? And if he does, then he's successful in his test. Also, a 1 is called a boon, and that means it's the best you can get. And 20, of course, then is a bane, the worst you can get. And there's extra consequences. Like 1 would be a critical hit if you were hitting. Also, in the magical system, they use a system of willpower. So the wizard has a set of spells in his spell book, and those spells require a certain amount of willpower to cast. And then, so he burns those willpower points to cast the spell, and then he still needs to roll to see if it's successful. And then you have the boons and banes, right? They have an advantage and disadvantage system, which I think they also call a boon. Boon is basically you have advantage, and bane is you have disadvantage. So, but I don't know all the different characters. I barely know the wizard that I'm playing, but so that's what we're doing. We're playing Dragonbane, led by Dungeon Master Paul through the standard pack adventure set. So that's what we're doing. The people have been told they are on the channel. However, there's no faces yet. So I think I already mentioned that. So we'll see how this goes. We will jump over to the iMac only screen. iMac screen. And you won't see my face. You'll just see what's on screen, and we'll try to make this work. So you should still hear my voice. You do. And so over here, let's go here. So this is the screen. See, I see Paul, the Game Master, in here, and I'm in here, and I can launch. So now I'll launch the game. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic. So last week, I wore my headset, and I'm not sure it was doing a damn thing. And so I'm not wearing my headset right now, and I'd rather not wear my headset. So if it turns out to be interrupting for other people, I will try to make that work. Also, Paul, I do have my video going. We are live. We're live on my YouTube channel right now.
Okay.
And so I logged it in 5 minutes early just to give a little intro, and now we're going. I think no one said don't do it, right? And I'll tell everyone again as we get started, and maybe you can help remind me.
Right.
But
That's okay. I know we got one person who said they're not coming, so we're gonna be a 4-person group today.
Okay.
Someone's coming in a little late. So
yeah,
you can start the live stream, but it's probably gonna take a little while before we actually start up.
That's not a problem. And my many viewers, Paul, I don't have many viewers, right? So we did have 40 views, which I thought was impressive. So I often get in
I don't know
double.
how many of them were me watching it over again.
Did you watch it over again?
I watched it a couple of times. I showed it to my wife and stuff, even
Yeah.
though it's like, when you see yourself on thing, it's always like, oh my God, I sound horrible. Oh, I did this, I did that wrong, I did this wrong. So sometimes it's hard to watch.
And that's a value to recording it, and we're live streaming. But with a live stream, of course, it is out there on my channel forever until we decide not to, right? So.
Yeah, I used to have a channel too. I actually
Did you?
had a YouTube channel. Yeah. It's called Reads. I used to do a bunch of book reviews, a lot of horror book reviews and stuff like that. So
Good. Yeah.
I got a little over 1,000. What do you call it?
Subscribers.
And then it was Then I kind of stopped. So it was a lot of work. So I appreciate anybody doing that kind of stuff. I know what it's about.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, so I do it every Thursday night for my game. If you look at my channel at all, and so I'm pretty accustomed to it. So no big deal.
Well, this is me getting into the whole role-playing game system because I'm doing this Dragonbane, and I'm just about to start Pathfinder on Mondays now. So.
Mm-hmm. And Paul, is this your full-time gig? Do you do or do you have a different job, or what do you do for a living?
No, I don't. I'm obviously not getting paid for this because this is all free. I'm doing it now. So no, I have a regular job. So I'm just doing it because I'm new to especially to some of these systems. So I don't feel like it's right to start charging right away. So I just want to get the experience first.
Yeah, totally agree. So what do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Oh, very nice. So that's why, with all your swing shift hours, you have this time slot available to you.
Pretty much, yep.
Yeah. I see Clem has joined us. He's not in fact.
Yes. How are you all?
Good. Clem, you sound international. Where are you?
I am French. I am in Paris right now.
You're French. You're in Paris right now. Fantastic. I am in central Illinois. And Paul, you said you're on the East Coast, New York, greater New York area. So I don't know. I like to get to know the players.
Yeah, I checked your channel. Very cool.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, and by the way, Clem, we are live actually this week. So last week I recorded and then I added some stuff and did a little manipulation. This week it's a lot easier on me if we just do it live, right? So then I don't have to do anything after we're done.
Well, that was a nice little intro you had, though. I appreciated that.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, but it was a little redundant in that once we got going in your game, you gave a little intro as well. However, the intro you did was for that specific game session where I tried to piece together the notes and figure out what was going on a little bit to give a little better, overall background. I'm on
the landing page should have.
So yeah,
the link should be working now. I believe so anyway on the landing page. So if you click on the adventure, you'll see.
Oh, on the adventure. So
a list. Yeah, you click on the word adventure on the landing page. It should come up with an adventure session. Basically, what's written in the Discord. I put it in there.
I see adventure session 4. I don't see anything previous. I guess I was kind of thinking maybe there'd be a greater overall synopsis.
Yeah, I got to figure out a way. Yeah, I got to figure out a way to kind of put all the adventure sessions all in one thing. But right now, I just keep it for the current one. It shows up.
Oh,
so.
Okay. Another thing,
and then the other one, that Misty Vale.
that's what it is. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, that's the big one in the middle there. That's actually the whole history. So if you click on that, that should show you the whole history of the campaign, kind of thing, and what Sathmog is and everything. So that'll give you a good instruction.
Excellent.
And of course, you already know on the bottom is the map, and then you got the 3 people here. That's for people who are new to know how to do character creation. And then I just put pictures of everybody here on the bottom. That's basically the pictures of all our group.
So I play Meltheron. Clem, maybe you could tell us about Zemo. Who is Zemo? What's his character? What's he do? What's he good at? What's his weakness? What's he like? Can you tell us about Clem? Zemo, excuse me. Can you tell me?
Sure, yeah. He has the artisan background, so he's more specifically a blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Yeah.
Yeah, blacksmith. So
And,
from the get-go, pretty skilled in anything related to crafting and this kind of stuff. But quite competent in hand-to-hand fighting, quite tanky and good at using hammers.
Hammers. Nice. Very good.
Not that much of a full-fledged background yet, but it's pretty much
Excellent.
very passionate kind of artisan. Love crafting, appreciate crafts, crave knowledge about techniques, minerals, anything you might acquire. Really craving knowledge on the adventures.
Excellent. Paul, you said someone wasn't going to join us, but I know Grota said he was going to be late.
Beowulf is not going to be joining us today.
Okay. That's too bad. Clem, what do you do for a living? What in France?
I am an engineer.
Engineer.
Computer stuff, yeah.
So what do you? So I'm a retired business analyst for Caterpillar, and my wife was an engineering supervisor for Caterpillar. She was in electronics.
You met there?
No. thousands of people at Caterpillar, and we met at a church. But yeah. So what kind of engineering do you do?
I've started electrical engineering.
Oh, okay.
But moved on more, as many of us do, more to software and now AI stuff.
I love AI. Love it. There's a lot of people that have a lot of disdain or mistrust, but
it helps a lot with role playing games.
Oh, it's so.
I know a lot of people are like so anti, but like, especially when you're running it for free and stuff, you want to just create a character. You want to put, doing a little quick little picture. That's fine. Otherwise nobody able to run a game. It costs too much money to, commission everything when you want to actually create a cool looking,
right
tag or something.
That's so true. Yeah. And I subscribe to ChatGPT, so I pay $20 a month for that, but I use it every day.
Yeah, I got this. What is it on my phone? Wonder. I guess it's like a little app thing that I picked up that was like a lifetime type of thing. So I just use that, and that's how I create all my what do you call it? All my different pictures of characters and stuff like that.
Yep. Love it. I've been playing a solo role playing game called Ironsworn.
Oh yeah, I have that. I never played it though. But
I've played a bunch too, and the Starforge one too.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Starforge is like kind of the next version. It's
like a space version. Yeah, like Starfighter and Pathfinder.
It's like the space background, but you can just pretty much using in any setting.
Okay.
But it improves on some stuff.
So in ChatGPT, people create, and I don't even know what they're called, sessions, projects, maybe, where they train the GPT in a certain system. And so someone had trained a ChatGPT in the Ironsworn set. And so I've been using ChatGPT as my oracle, as my dungeon master, as I've been playing through a game of it. And it's very addicting. I spend probably too much time doing that. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, it's very useful to get like the plot hook and especially get stuff started when you're playing solo.
So much. Let's see what else.
And I've seen people turn it the other way around, playing solo but not using like ChatGPT stuff as a GM, but GMing with ChatGPT, like emulating players.
So I am not that good at remembering all the rules. So to have the AI to be able to ask questions against is very nice. However, I will say I don't always trust it, and it's not always correct.
I would love to try to figure out how to do that. I know I got a lot of these. I got a couple of like 2-player type of journaling games and stuff that would be really cool to try to get like ChatGPT to figure out how to do that. I'm sure there's a way to like program it into it, you know, but I have no idea how to do it. But I'd love to figure it out one day.
Paul, have you ever dabbled with putting video on Forge?
No, I haven't. I did look. There's a way you can do it. I did look at how to do it because I have the, what do they call them, Monk's Enhanced journals. So I see there's an option where you can put like a video on the journal and stuff like that, and you can do things like that. But I haven't had any reason to do it yet.
I've played in a game, and I think it was on Foundry, where each person had a little square, and they're with their cameras turned on, right? With the camera turned on, and it would show each individual's video feed, and you can. They were in little windows, and you could just move them around wherever you want on the screen. It was kind of.
It sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm not much for video on a game though. You know?
Okay.
I like to be able to be comfortable and just come in here in my t-shirt and not hair comb to just enjoy myself.
Yeah, sure.
Not worried about looking presentable for the game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me. I know some people do like the whole camera thing, and I've played both. I've played with cameras and without. Me personally, I enjoy it without cameras more.
Yeah, I get it. That's fine. I understand that. Let's see, Dragonbane. What are some things about Dragonbane that are different than most people are familiar with D&D, specifically 5e?
Right. Well, D&D and Dragonbane, they're both kind of started supposedly around the same time. Like Dragonbane has its roots in I believe the early 80s in Sweden. It was another game, Swedish version of a game from was it Colossal, whatever the heck it was. I believe it was a different kind of game that was actually in Sweden around the same time that Dungeons and Dragons was out. So this was kind of a resurrected game that Free League, resurrected from the 80s. In fact, there's another campaign after this called Path of Glory that actually was an original campaign that they actually reskinned to fit the new rules for Dragonbane. So it's an old game from the 80s. It's more, I guess they would say, in the OSR kind of genre. It's supposed to be a little bit more deadly. Luckily, we've been good as far as haven't losing any players or anything. But it's a way more deadly kind of environment. It's as you've seen with the upgrades. It's not really a level-based system. So
yeah,
it's a little harder. It's a little harder for encounters to try to balance them out sometimes. Another reason why it could be pretty deadly for certain times. You never know. You get a couple of lucky shots and boom, you could be out.
So is that going to be your position if someone were to die and wanted to play a new character? Do you have them start from scratch, or do you give them some progression?
Well, luckily we haven't had too many people, haven't anybody actually die yet. But my thought is I'm going to create basically two options you're going to have. You can either start a character over again. You're going to have the same setup. For example, this is, I believe, the 4th session. So you would have the 2 heroic abilities, and then you would get to do 4 upgrades to try to balance out to be equal to the rest of the party. You could either create a brand new character, or I'm gonna call it the soap opera twin option, where if you wanted to, you can create another character that can basically have all of your stats and all of your stuff, and you could say it is a twin character of yours that came to look for you, and then could join the party, something like that. This way, if you really enjoyed the actual character you're playing, you do get a shot at at keeping that character, just having a different name.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I'm going to do as far as if there's any kind of character deck.
Sure. No, that sounds reasonable. Reasonable. What else? How about?
And you've seen how it is. It's a roll low kind of system as opposed to the roll high system that
right.
That D&D and Pathfinder have. I did add a whole bunch of different professions and different things to give it more options, but really it doesn't have that many, especially compared to like a D&D. It doesn't have a whole bunch of settings. Literally the only 2 published settings is this one and Path of Glory from the actual company. So they are planning on doing more, but right now there's only those 2.
Yeah, so you're using, and I purchased it off of RPG Guild, the Dragonborn Professions collection. I saw 51 new professions and 62 heroic abilities. Yeah, I looked through that. So yeah, that's nice to have that added flexibility.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be adding a couple of little things you'll be seeing once we start today's session. I said, unfortunately, it gets a little later. That's why I thought, oh, well, okay, you could start a very boring live stream in the beginning because we're waiting for other people to show up.
That's fine.
So
yeah, and that's the nice thing, because I don't think there would be anyone actually watching this live. Okay, but so they could. The beauty of YouTube is you can skip forward as necessary. And I had a question for Melthorond. For Melthorond, he as a wizard, there's supposedly a way that he can get more spells, and how does that happen? I know if you find somebody's source book, you find someone to train you, you can do it that way. Is that the only way it can happen, or is there another mechanism? Is there a certain point that you can expand yourself to have different sex groups of magic?
Let me take a look exactly. I'm not totally sure how the mages work here. Learning magic, let me say.
Kind of remember, you can find grimoire and just learn from that, no?
True, I believe you could like kind of like a scroll type of thing. You
Yeah.
can find spells as well.
But there's some crazy rules, like if you want to learn a spell, you have to spend 1 week studying it.
Something like that. Let me pull them up here. Rules, here we go. See. Learning magic. Yeah, you can learn new spells from a teacher or grimoire. You must have a skill level in the relevant school of magic or any school of magic for general spells.
Yeah,
Some spells have prerequisites that must be met in order to learn them.
that's the reason I thought last week. And I'm not. This isn't me getting down on you, Paul. But
No, I see. Yeah, I kept it just to the regular ones instead of the general. But yeah, you could take general magic too.
Okay, I thought that was true.
Easy.
I just didn't care,
Yeah.
right?
The easiest way, I just wanted to try to get it going. So
Yeah.
the easiest way to learn a spell is from a teacher who already knows it. The lessons take 1 shift, but you cannot activate the new spell until the end of the game session. So if we find a teacher, you can learn a spell.
All right.
You must then use an advancement mark for the school to learn a new spell. Try to increase your skill level in the school.
What's an advancement mark?
That I have to look up. That's page 29. Let me see. I believe that's probably a like when you're leveling up.
Yeah, but there's no levels, right? So
Well, when you click the actual skill,
yeah,
And that's basically the level. Let me double check that though. Page 29.
So
Advanced
the
yeah,
one
when you
you
roll the
click.
dragon, you click when you click the actual skill. You know how we have at
Yeah.
the end we ask the 5 questions? That's basically what it's called an advancement mark.
okay.
So I guess what you need to do, it sounds like, is you would need to put an advancement mark in that school. And then if you get that school up from an advancement mark, then you get to have an access to another spell. If I'm reading this rightly.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. But okay, and then flipping over to my character sheet, then it seems like there should be a way to do what you just said, right? To be able to abilities and spells.
Well, again, when you have the choice to pick advancements, pick
There-
that as an advancement, and then that would, if it's successful, then you should be able to have access to another spell in your same repertoire.
It's interesting.
If I believe I'm reading this right. You must then use an advancement mark for the school to learn a new spell instead of trying to increase your skill level. Oh, okay, wait. Instead of doing the skill level. So that basically means you take away one of your advancement marks. Oh, okay. Make a roll against intelligence with the boom. On a success, you learn the spell. Otherwise, you do not. Oh, okay. So from what I'm reading, the way this works then is, this is for teachers, obviously. The easiest way would be teachers. You must then use an advancement mark. So if you have a teacher teaches you, then if you have a regular, say you have the 5 questions, you just don't advance one of your skills. Say you have 5 points you can use. You only use 4 points. You don't use 5 different marks. You only use 4 if you're able to get 5. That 5th one, instead of clicking an advancement mark, you roll against intelligence with a boon. If you're successful, you get to learn the spell.
Excellent. So now, as the game master, if I encountered a wizard that was casting a spell, and this might be your home brew, right? This is your judgment call. Would there be a chance that Melthron could see how he did it and attempt to copy it? Even though he wasn't taught, he would see the magic and maybe be able to figure it out.
Well, I think we could probably use the Grimoire rules on that one. So the Grimoire rule is basically the same as the teacher rule, except instead of rolling against intelligence, you're rolling against languages, and you don't have a boon. So
I like that.
At the end of a session, if we find something that maybe we could find like Grimoire or something for a spell you want, and you could take one of your advancement skills instead of using that. Just roll against languages to see if you're successful, and if you are, then you can pick that spell. And we could say that you found it in a. We can found it in the next because we're actually going to go to another site, another dungeon site after today. So we could say you found it in a dungeon.
Yeah, and again, Paul, this isn't me asking. This is just having time and talking through it, right?
Oh no, I understand. I'm trying to see it myself. I'm reading it right here with you.
Yeah.
So
no, very
you
good.
should have access to the rules too. I believe I have.
Oh,
the rules.
Paul, I have them up on the screen, right?
Oh,
so my live broadcast is showing my screen, and so I've pulled the rules. I'm on the exact page you were reading from the rule book.
Okay, good.
So
Okay.
I see it here.
Yeah. Like I said, we're both learning together some of this stuff. So.
And as we have time, would the two of you mind if I just read that greater intro?
Sure, we got some time. Hopefully, somebody will be showing up soon. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go with 3, and we'll have to just play some of these other characters. But go ahead.
Let's see if I can find it again. Click on Misty Valley history.
Yes.
Clicked once. Click twice. right? Double clicking.
Did it show up?
Not yet. It works for adventure. I click once and it comes up. I click once on the characters. Oh, that didn't come up either. I don't know if it matters the game is paused, but it worked for adventure, so I see it now. I don't know if you opened it.
Yeah, I just opened it.
All right, so while we wait here, I'm just going to read through this Misty Valley history, if that's okay.
No problem.
All right. 1,000 years ago, the vile demon Sathmog came to our world. His prophet was a village priest named Azrael Koth. The demon whispered dark secrets in his ear until his magic grew so powerful that he could open a rift between the worlds and allow his dark master to take physical form. With Azrael Koth as his herald, Sathmog proclaimed a demonic realm in the world of humans that lasted 2 centuries. It was a time of darkness and evil, but also one of incredibly rapid human expansion at the expense of the Elderkin. That's the dwarves, elves, giants, and halflings. As time passed, the opposition to Sathmog grew until one day a young hero named Eladane managed to summon the ancient dragons charged with guarding the world from demonic influence. Mounted on Dragonback with the Elderkin as his allies, Eladane finally defeated the demon. The beast was banished on a hill in the depths of the forest, but as his final act, he cast a curse, which he said would spread a sickness through the world and one day would be its undoing. Azrael Koth was captured, but since his master had made him immortal, Eladane's knights could not slay him, no matter how hard they tried. Instead, he was imprisoned in a crypt under an island in a lake in a remote valley, guarded by warriors sentenced to remain at the posts until the end of their days. Eladane's empire. Eladane founded a new empire. As I scroll too far.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Based on the worship of dragons and their cleansing fire. His realm expanded. Cities were built and paved roads spread through the wilderness. Soon the other folk grew weary of humanity's advance and many left. The dwarves burrowed themselves into the mountains and built a new realm underground. In the autumn of his life, Eladane started to distrust and fear the dragons who had carried him to victory against Sathmog. To secure his power, the dragon emperor sacrificed part of his soul to forge Durman, a magical sword with the power to slay dragons and demons alike. Finally, the humans would be free and independent of primeval beings. When Eladane eventually passed away, the sword was hidden in a crypt, as the dragon priest believed the weapon to be too dangerous to be used except in extreme emergencies. Opening the crypt required a special key, a statuette split into 4 pieces, one for each direction ruled by the dragon emperor. After Eladane's death, a power struggle broke out between his sons, and the empire took a tyrannical turn. All protests against the Dragon Knight's rule were severely punished, and the realm was beset by strife. Finally, the dragons turned their backs on the empire, which collapsed shortly thereafter. Savage orcs invaded much of the region, and many humans were forced into exile. All that remained from Eladane's reign were the fading words of monks and knights who continued to worship the Immaculate Flame. But legend has it that part of the Dragon Empire survived across the sea in the Far East. A decade has now passed since humans started returning to the Misty Vale, as they call it due to the thick haze that covers the valley. Drawn by rumors and legends of hidden riches and lost knowledge from old dragon-worshipping empire. Equally significant was that the dwarves of the Cummer Mountains, who for centuries have traded with human settlements, reported that the ferocious orcs who long dominated the Misty Vale seemed to be withdrawing. Many adventurers fastened swords to their belts and made their way to the mysterious valley, but settlers with pickaxes and ox-drawn carts were also attracted to the legendary site.
Alrighty. That's a nice little intro there. And I'm not going to be waiting much longer. We're probably just going to wind up playing, and maybe I'll have to play with some of the characters, use their tokens while we play. So let's get started here. I might actually change the time because it seems like people seem to have trouble with this early time. I might push it back an hour, but we'll see if I get everybody in. Let me get everybody where we were here.
So, Paul, do you still have it open for more players to join?
No, because I am full right now if everybody shows up.
Yeah, so you consider 5 as full?
5 is full in my
Okay.
mind. Let me just get everybody in here first. Let me set this scene here. I'm gonna move all your characters. You should be able to move all your characters out of the dungeon here to the outside.
It's still loading. And the game is paused, so I'm sure you know that.
Oh, yeah, that would help.
I'm still loading. It says I'm loading the Temple of the Purple Flame. Is that where you want us?
Yeah, that's where you were.
Yeah, I am in right now.
Okay. You move your okay. Got some of our players here. We gotta move them.
Ah, okay.
Oh God, it's up here. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3. Let me give everybody vision and we can see here.
There's another setting, Paul,
Mm-hmm.
for the characters in the settings where you can set it so that the name of the character appears when anyone hovers over it.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Let me see. Identify, right? And display name hovered by anyone. There we go.
But it's each character has to.
Has to do it, right?
Each
right.
token needs it done, and I can't do it for myself.
No, I got it. I'm just give me a sec.
Oh yeah. So Beowulf now says new character 1.
I gotta fix that too. I figured out why that was doing that. Actually, I did figure that out. You gotta edit it here in token name.
Yeah, token name. Yeah, that's right.
Alrighty. And this is what is it? The tally. Prefix tally.
Yeah, where's Tally?
He's there. He's player character.
Yeah, but why isn't he with us?
Like I said, I don't know where these guys are.
So
He
that
didn't say anything.
yeah. So Paul, that's part of the downside of not charging, right? Your
I
players
guess.
don't have anything invested in to show up.
Hmm. Okay. And Milford. mean, the first 3-1, they all pretty much showed up, so it's been good. So I don't know. Like I said, I have a feeling that more of it is the time that's affecting people.
Yeah.
Okay, who else am I missing? Let's see, for a party. Cabello, Groda. Said he's gonna come. He said he's gonna be late.
1 hour earlier from the beginning, right? Or do I misremember?
What happened? Here's your thing. There were 2 people who left from the very beginning, and I was able to get 2 new people last week. So.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to hover over and see the name.
Yeah.
And you can do that for the NPCs that you want us to know.
Right. And I have some NPCs there that you see, so I'm gonna get them. Right. I believe everybody should have basic vision now.
Yeah, I do see.
Okay, I'm gonna bring these characters in here, introduce them, and then we can get started.
I left like, I guess, 10-15 minutes early last time, but from what I understood, we finished searching the temple, but we didn't find any part of the statues.
No, but I am gonna kind of retroactively do something here as soon as we get this started. So
he left a few minutes early, but Clem, did you update your character with all the?
Yeah, I did the advancement.
Yeah,
and I failed every single one of the rolls.
Oh no!
I spent like 4 on them, and it did not work.
Okay.
That's too bad.
Okay, so Hafamel comes out to see you guys as you've just taken your nightly rest and you've just woken up early in the morning. Hello, adventurers. Very good to see you all. I hope you got a good night's sleep.
As good as one can in the wilderness. In the temple of the cursed.
Well, you have successfully taken away the curse. So I am actually going to be going down to the outskirts and see if we can save this place. It has a really good garden and a lot of good plants that can actually be used for very good medicinal purposes. If I can get some people to refurbish this area and maybe fix it up, I believe it can be very useful for the Misty Valley. We can actually create a lot of good quality products and healing salves and things and stabs and things like that can really help a lot of people. So if I can get maybe Mr. Winesap, the merchant, to fund an expedition out here, maybe we can actually do some help.
Did you introduce? What is your name and who are your companions?
Oh, you know me because I am Hefemel. I helped you in the dungeon and got knocked out sadly. Yeah, so you do know me. By the way, I noticed there was a piece of paper that was missed. I believe maybe somebody had it on one of their shoes or something. It was let's see here. What is this? You should be able to see this now.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay, so yeah, this was in the temple. I'm not sure, right behind, I guess where the portal used to be. I'm not sure. It looks like it's a map piece. I'm not exactly sure what it's to. Looks somewhat familiar, but I can't place it. But I guess you might want to hold on to this and see if there's more of them in other temples and other dungeons around. Maybe you can find out some more information.
The pieces of this looks like a corner of a map.
Yes, it does.
Is there a chance that Melthron might recognize this?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
That's all you know right now. You just got an extra map piece.
Very good.
Or the first map piece. Okay. Oh, and let me introduce these cohorts that I met outside here that were looking around. You see this woman show up here. I am Ilaria. I was from, where am I from? Wingard? Should have had that set up. Yeah, I'm from Wingard. Me and my son, Rory, are coming out here because Mr. Winesap, I guess, has been offering some land for farming, and I'm a farmer, and actually a recent widower, and me and my son are trying to restart our lives, and it seems like this might be a perfect place to do it. So my son saw this big purple light in the sky, and it's his favorite color, so he kind of ran away looking for this light, so sorry about that. Hey, you guys are adventurers? Wow. What did you do here? It looks amazing, this place.
Through Mistra's grand weave, we were able, under her blessing, to close a portal that seemed to be a faction, a tear in the weave that Sathmog might use to come from the darkness, from the other realm. But we were able to destroy and close the portal and cleanse this temple.
Wow, that's amazing. All I get to do is hang out at the farm. I don't get to do anything fun like that.
It is quite perilous and it sounds like he's a child of some sort.
Yeah, he's 6 years old.
Yeah, this is no child's game.
And he looks at Groda. Wow, look at that. That's a frog person. Honey, don't be insensitive, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I've never seen a frog person. Oh, look, a wolf man. That's Wolfkin. I'm sorry. He's never seen a lot of people, a lot of different kinds of people. Where we were, there weren't as many people. I'm so sorry. Alphabet. Okay, well, I'm going to take this young woman and her son to the outskirts. I believe you guys have another dungeon that you want to explore, or?
Yeah, we are on a quest to find a relic to help put this land at ease. Our adventures are quite important, I'm afraid. But
Okay, well, go ahead.
You say you have some healing abilities, potions. We could benefit from such. And I don't know, Paul. Was it a potion or something different?
Yeah. Let me pull them up here. See, healing potions. Okay.
I don't know that we have. I look to the others. Do we have funds that we can pay for such a thing?
Oh, think nothing of it. The thing you've done to this temple, freeing the people from this curse of the portal. I will give them to you. I have 3 of them if you would like them.
And what Paul? Are they healing potions? Is that what you'd call them?
Yes. I don't know if I have. Let me see if we have access to it. All players should have observer access here. So if you go under
inventory,
Dragonbane rules in the items option, there is a section called potions. there's a folder called potions that just gave everybody access to. You should have healing potion as an item.
All right.
If you see it there.
Yep. Should I drag all three?
Yeah. Yeah, you can drag all three, and then you guys can sham however you guys want to do it.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, it feels wrong to get this very expensive concoction for free.
Yeah.
I only have 3 silvers on me, but it might be helpful on the way back.
Ready?
So I've added 3 healing potions to my inventory.
Okay, good. Let me see here. Get some music going while we do stuff. Ready? So, your next thing on the map. I can pull up the map. Let's see. Misty Vale. Okay, you are right down here by the Manor Woods.
Yes.
Yeah, and you would have to go see where I put this person here just to mark it. That is Ritter Mount. That is
Actually,
the next place to go.
Paul, I do not see a person. I don't know, Clem, if you do.
Well, there's a little. Well, I forgot how to. Oh shoot.
Oh yeah, just
Oh,
west
there
of
it is.
the
The ghost.
outskirts.
The
Yeah.
ghost guy. Yeah, I see him
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, just put that there. So that's actually the next thing. If you want to go there, you could also go down a little lower to Balto's Load and go there first, or you can just, since you're passing Ritter Mount on the way, you can go to Ritter Mount.
Yeah, I'm hearing you say Ridamount.
I'm saying it wrong, probably.
So
Ritter, Ridder Mound. Ritter Mound.
Ritter Mound.
Ritter Mound.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Ritter Mound and Balto's Load. Those are the next 2 places to go to.
Yeah, well, it seems like we're in Ritter Mound. We should investigate this place as we're passing through.
Right. It'll take about a day to get there. So, let me just see. As you are on the road, you probably will get there around by nightfall, but let's just do let's shift rules here. So I will pull up. Now, do you guys have any food to take any rations? Because you should probably take up a ration. If not, you have to.
Yeah, I think we have rations.
I have 4 of them.
Okay, so definitely use a ration.
Belteron?
Yes, I have my mana that I can consume. His rations. That's just what he calls his rations.
We just roll this. Let's see what happens while you're on the road. If anything happens. Okay, so you hear a large roar from a beast. So roll a will roll to resist any kind of fear while you're on the road.
Okay. Uh-oh. Do you hear the noise? It's terrifying.
Okay, so Zenmo, you actually have the fear condition now, because that war just kind of shook you up a little bit.
I am terrified. I'm looking. I haven't seen the.
Oh, I thought that was me.
Is that on the character sheet? The friend.
Yeah, it should be. On your sheet there. Let me see if I can find it here.
Conditions, maybe?
Yeah, it's underneath the conditions. me see. Is
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay. Yeah, it's scared under willpower, so just click the
Oh,
scared.
it's just a scared. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Alright,
Okay.
that's the first leg. Anything else you want to be doing while you're out here in the forest?
I would say we should forage to to conserve our rations, but I think time is of the essence. We should move on to Rittermound.
Okay. So someone should do a bushcraft roll to make sure you stay on the right path.
All right. Melthron can do this. And Melthron would fail.
Meltron failed, but luckily Zenmo knows, so I guess Zenmo, you could just like grab Meltron and say, "You're going the wrong way."
But the weave pulls me this way.
Yeah, but the weave pulls you where the wolf just rode. Let's go this way.
I will follow you for now. Okay.
Go. So this is like the second part of the day now, so you're probably like midday right now. And nothing happens. So you're good.
Excellent.
Anything else you want to do in this area, or you want to just keep pressing on?
So, let's press on and get to Rittermound.
Alrighty. Last leg here. And again, nothing happens, so you're very lucky. So you're pretty much right on the outskirts of Rittermound, and it is nighttime, so I don't know if you want to set up...
So what do we know about
Encampment?
Rittermound? Is it a village? What is it?
I'm gonna pull it up right now. I'm just...
Because if it's a village, we'll go in. If it's a
No,
village,
it's
we'll
not a
go in.
village.
If it's not, then perhaps we would make camp.
Right. Let me take this guy away. Alrighty, here we go. Okay. This is what you see. Let me pull up the actual description.
I don't know, Clem. Do you see anything? My screen is black right now.
Oh, you got it. You got to put your tokens down.
Yeah,
Let me put your
same.
tokens down. Let me put them all down here, just because we get them all down here.
Can I do it myself? Ah, there we have something.
I got to give everybody vision again. I got to set this up so it does it automatically.
Yeah, that's in the setting of the map.
Yeah, I don't want to have the whole map to give vision. I just want each person to have like a little bit of like vision so they can see some. Yeah, I don't want just global illumination. I just want to have like just a little amount of vision.
Yeah.
Pull everybody in here. There you go, both one. You'll be here.
There I am.
Get the map on there. There you are.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sadly, we lost our names, but that's okay.
Yeah, like I said, I got to figure out how to get it permanently on there.
Yeah, you can't do it on the token. You have to do it on the characters on the right-hand side. Because if you do it on the token, then you have to drag a token from screen to screen.
Yeah, that's probably why I'm doing that. That's probably why it's not showing up all the time.
Okay.
Identity covered by everyone. else is tally too. Yeah, okay, has a little one tally. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's just have everybody here for now. Let me pull up what you see. Okay. This is an old barrow called Woodmount, located in the eastern reaches of the Iron Forest. This is currently about 2 days away from the outskirts, just so you know where you are. And if you notice, there's a mound that has looks like it's been opened to a shaft that's right there right now.
And you say it's dusk, as in it's getting dark?
Yes, it's dark out, so I don't know if you want to. You could, obviously, you could press on, or you could rest for the night and start up in the morning. It's up to you.
Yeah, so Melthron will look at Zemo and say, do you feel like adventuring tonight, or should we get our rest?
Remember, he still has that scared condition, or whatever, that fear condition, which will go away once he takes a rest.
Perhaps we should rest, and you can shake off these fears you have.
Yes, this place is looking sinister. I don't feel like entering right now. We should take a short rest and...
Let me lead you through some prayers that should alleviate your fears. Here, sit with me, and we'll take our long rest.
Yeah. Yeah, just click the shift rest button, Zemo, on your character sheet. It should take away the scared condition.
Done. Is the place safe for spending the night?
Yes. For tonight, we'll say it's safe for spending the night. Lower that. Okay. I'm gonna set this off for now. Okay. So let me just begin. So if you go up to the shaft, which I assume you're going to be doing.
Okay. So we've had our long rest. Now it's morning.
Now it is morning, yes.
Okay.
So if you go up to that shaft, you'll notice that it's an underground shaft that opens beneath that stone slab. You can't see a bottom, but there is a smell of stale air and dried up corpses that are rising from that. So you will probably have to do some kind of acrobatics roll to climb down. I don't know if any of you guys got a rope.
We had a rope last week, so...
Yeah, Bale helped us with the rope.
Okay, well, I'll say that Bayo has a rope for you guys, which will give you a boon on an acrobatics roll to try to climb down to this shaft.
All right.
Okay, let's get to the shaft.
So we rolling agility check or something?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
With a boon, so you just basically there should be an option when you roll it to give you a boon.
Acrobatics, and he Mouth will look at Zemos. In my elder years, I'm afraid my acrobatics are not so great. As he looks down the hole, what's he see?
Nothing. It's just black.
I can go first, my friend. If you happen to sleep, I will be down there to help you soften the fall.
You could fall on him.
So
Melthron will... I'm experiencing falling first now.
Melthron will wait for Zemo to get to the bottom.
and I'm gonna roll for these guys, see how they do.
And Zemo, perhaps do you light a torch? I assume.
I was thinking I may light a torch and maybe even drop it down the shaft.
Okay, so when I get you down there, I will. Okay, so Tally was successfully able to go climb down.
Perhaps we could tie the rope around my waist, and you could help lower me down.
If you're more comfortable with that, yeah. Do dropping a torch in the shaft, does it illuminate anything? Do we get a sense of?
You see the light of the torch from down there. You can tell it's like, I think, like 15 feet down.
Such a fall could break me.
I will lower you down. I will tie the rope around me and aid you in the acrobatic.
Oops, I didn't mean to roll that.
No, successful.
Oh, okay.
You just didn't increase. It's okay. Oh, look at that! You got a dragon. So.
All right.
Very successful.
Very elegant rappelling down.
That's it. Yeah, it's like you just go down, like a what do you call it, like some kind of like spy movie where they just like move you down like Mission Impossible style.
Yeah.
Slide right down.
All right. There's no magic door in this spot, so you're gonna move us to a new scene.
Nope. Yeah, I will move you. I'm just gonna have to roll I just want to roll the other guys, see if Groder and the other ones get in here.
So. Above the table, my acrobatics is 5.
Oh boy. Okay, well, let's see. So far, everybody has succeeded. Roll him, Bayo. Get them all in here. Let's see. And Bayo is successful too. So everybody's able to get out. So let me get you into the original thing here. Read them out. Alrighty. So you will be landing on the bottom here. So let me get you down here. Demo and Avad. Get you guys set up.
So Zenmo looks back at the shaft and the stone cutting and said that a crazy amount of craftsmanship and stone working has been needed to make such a shaft. Something important must be buried here.
Can you tell, Zemo, what race might have dug these chambers? Is it dwarf, elf, other?
I cannot identify from what I see, but someone with knowledge of the tool to cut such a thick block of granite.
Okay, so what you're in now, this is a dome-shaped chamber with a floor of beaten earth. In the darkness far above the opening of the surface looks like a faintly glowing square. In the north wall, you see a double oak door with an iron fitting, and a silvery symbol stretches across both doors, which are flanked by statues of knights in antiquated armor. And you notice the door is actually slightly ajar.
Would we have some knowledge about the myth of the Misty Vale, about these engraving or these?
Do a myths and legends roll.
Can we both do that? Because that is his specialty. But not today. I don't know.
Nah. But Zenmo is successful. So
Nice.
you have noticed that this symbol on the door is a stylized crown from the ancient time when the Misty Vale was ruled by the mighty dragon-worshipping kingdom.
Yeah, this place could be almost 1,000 year old, at least several centuries. If some of the knights had buried here, maybe we'd have a good chance of finding some pieces of the statues here. I think Denmo, being very curious, he would not too carefully peer through the door.
Melthron will say, "Be careful, my friend. Watch for the traps. We don't want a repeat of last time."
Right. Also, before you get to the door, though, you suddenly see a swarm of vampire bats come by, and we're gonna start initiative. So let me get you going here. Shouldn't be too bad. Get you to combat.
Oh, that's gonna be why it says player character 3 on this screen, Paul. Because you need to set our.
I gotta change it so because every time I pull it down, I gotta set it in the actual thing instead of on the token. I gotta set it over here.
Right.
Change this. So. But let's get this thing going here. Everybody should have their encounter going. The initiative deck. Should have four characters here. You know, they say player characters and new characters.
Is it one big bat or more kind of a swarm?
It's just a swarm here.
Yeah.
Tell me what they are here. Alrighty. One more minute and then we should get going. Alrighty. Music going.
Melthron sees the bats stir, and he says, "Quickly, everyone, join me in casting Gust of Wind, and maybe we can encourage these bats to flee from the entrance from which we came." And I say, "Form your lips in a whistle and blow, and join me in casting the spell." I think I'm first, aren't I?
Yes, you are first.
So I'll try. That's my idea, Paul, to see if I can cast Gust of Wind to encourage the bats to just flee.
Okay.
All right. So I click on Gust of Wind, and I guess I just roll.
Yeah, should be able to. Did you target it?
Yeah, good call. I've clicked on it.
Yeah, you hit the T to use your targets.
T. There you go.
Highlight it and click T, and then
Yeah.
keep
All right.
blinking.
Let's
Okay.
roll. So 8 is under my. So it says roll damage, but I'm not really trying to harm them. I'm trying to just push them out toward the opening to see if they will flip.
Right. Well, just roll damage and we'll see what happens.
Oh, sure.
That damage we could use as okay, 4. So I would say that they will be pushed back at 4.
Okay.
And so you just literally push them back 4.
So I was trying to
But
push
they
them
have
up. I don't know if back is.
Okay, well, let's say you push them up 4, but they're still here. They're just 4 feet higher then.
Mm-hmm. So I guess I'm looking for a reaction. I look to the others. Thank you for joining me in the spell. Do they look like they're fleeing, or are they gonna?
No, actually, they look like they're just angry, to be honest with you. So, let's see. It's Tally's turn. But it's definitely worth a shot. So Tally will go in here and what does he have as far as his skills and abilities? He is going to try to hit it with his bow. You know, it is swarm. He's gonna try to target it with his bow. Let's see. And that is successful. Let me roll damage. One d10. Ooh, 9 damage. That's his turn. Now it's the vampire bat's turn. And since he took the most damage here, he's gonna actually go and attack Tally. Tally gets D8 slashing damage. Which isn't too bad, only 2 damage on him. And that's his turn. Okay, Zenmo, you're up.
Okay, Zenmo said, move aside, pointy hat. These bats need some crashing. Barely.
Okay, roll damage. This might take it out. Yep. That takes out the bat. So they crash to the ground. And we are out of combat.
That's how you deal with Bloodsucker. You don't blow on them.
You don't blow on.
I tried to give one of Mister's great creatures a chance to flee, but it wouldn't have it. Yes, your force was what was needed for this encounter. Come here, Zenmo.
They don't have things.
I see something amongst the bones and the rubble.
Yes. That is a curved goblin dagger.
It does not seem of human.
Yeah, this is classic goblin craftsmanship.
I don't know if you'd have use of it.
It is. Do you want it? It is pretty primitive craftsmanship, but maybe I could recycle it and do something with it if you don't want it.
It's of iron, and I'm afraid I don't carry iron.
I would pick it up. It might be useful anyway.
So, perhaps we could check the door, the entrance for traps before we go through.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a spot hidden roll.
Through Mistress Grand Weave, I see nothing.
Hmm.
Me neither. It looks pretty safe. Yeah, Zanmo is very eager. He just goes in and pushes the door.
Okay, well, luckily there are no traps, so you guys are safe. In front of you, straight ahead, this is called the guard room. It's a small room with a floor of beaten earth. Flickering lights of a torch stream through the black iron portcullis in the far wall. Two mummified guards with rusted chainmail and long spears flank the barred gate.
I want to poke one of the mummies with my hammer. I don't trust them since the temple.
You disturb the dead? You are a brave halfling.
I just want to see if there won't be moving when our backs are turned.
Go ahead.
Yeah, give it a good poke.
Okay, nothing happens.
Do you think you could raise that portcullis? Perhaps you and one of our other companions, Bayo or Tali.
Right. Well, it looks pretty solid from what you could tell. Let's see.
No, I don't think I could get the leverage. Maybe there is a mechanism we can find to make it open.
Well, I will. How about roll? Let me see. Guys, can you roll to give some advice? Yeah, roll awareness, Metron.
I thought I did it. I'll do it again. That's twice I've tried it and it didn't work. I don't know if I should refresh the screen.
Weird. Maybe it's Foundry. Let me try to do it for you.
I tried to move too and it didn't quite do it.
Let me get out of here and get back in. It looks like it's a little clogged up.
I gotta refresh my own screen.
Yeah, let me get out and get back in again. Hold on. There you go. No server available. Looks like Foundry just crashed.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, 503 service unavailable. That's what happened.
Oh, it's coming back now. I just redid it.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
same. That was short.
That was good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I guess at the end of this stream real quick.
Just got a glimpse into the weave.
Yep. Alrighty. Now you're back. Okay, so now try to roll that.
Yeah. Let me reopen it. And skills. And awareness.
Yes.
And roll.
Oh, look at that. Succeeded with a dragon. Great.
Nothing escapes my vision.
Okay. So you noticed that based on this rusted portal, it has. You probably could damage it by casting a pillar spell. You have that.
So,
right?
yeah, oh yeah. I tell them that I could open this perhaps with one of my spells, but I hate to use my willpower on such a thing without other options available to us. I do see we have paths to the left and right we can take. If there is no other way and I'm forced to use my will, I will do that. I looked at the group. Do you agree? Or do you want me to force this open?
We can take a look first. We don't want to be surprised by what's behind us.
Yes. Shall we go left or right?
I see just as many bones on both sides.
Let's see. Zemo, that's you to my right, I think. We'll follow you since we're the ones that are here. To the right, it is then.
So you know these are dark, damp tunnels through packed earth that branch in different directions, as you can tell. And the air is chilly and filled with musty smells. Slithering roots, worms, and centipedes are hanging like stalactites from the ceiling and make the ground slippery. Didn't tell me what it was.
As he sees these centipedes, Meltharon takes one and holds it in his hand and examines it. And then he holds it up and he eats one.
Are they tasty?
Crunchy.
Well, as you do that, suddenly you see translucent figures with twisted faces floating through the shadows, with shrieks and screams. Okay, everybody, roll will to resist fear again.
I think the centipedes had an effect, psychedelic effect. Will, is that what you said?
Yeah. So that would be a fail. So that means you go scared. Everybody who fails gets scared.
I think I passed.
Mm-hmm.
My halfling friend. Here, try a centipede. It will calm your emotions.
Zenmo loses it and is just magnetically crushing every centipede around him.
And let's see. He's also scared too. So let's see. The other guys, let's see what they are. Yeah. Real quick. He's successful, Frodo.
Maybe we should have gone the other way.
Well, it was based on my random roll, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Your failing was to not eat a centipede, I tell you.
Alrighty. Are we gonna keep moving? Where did you go, guys? Go in here. Yeah.
Fine. I think that Grota would, not Grota, Zemo would probably go the other way.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't even see your token on the board here anymore. What happened to them?
We're around the corner.
Oh yeah, we went.
You go off the board?
No,
on
it's
the
in the
next
tunnel.
Okay. You're all the way down here. Okay, good. All right. I wasn't sure where you went. Let me get my other guys here.
Yeah, I kind of freeze, so it's more of a melt around initiative if you want to push, but Zenmo is not working first.
Yeah.
So, I look at the others and say, I had an epiphany, and although I no longer consider myself faint-hearted, which was my weakness last week, I've changed my weakness, and this should be no surprise to anyone, from faint-hearted to eccentric.
That works.
And eccentric, and as a little flavor text, I said, as I kind of joked last week, not quite crazy. My mother had me tested. But certainly on the edge of crazy. But I am not crazy, but yet I am not one to lead us into danger. I look at the others and I see that Groda and Bayo both succeeded their fear test. Perhaps one of them can lead us.
Alrighty. Okay, Bayo will go in first then. Bayo. Alrighty, seems okay for him. Coming in.
Thank you, Bayo. Please lead on.
Come. Just so you know, what you're looking at in here, this is a family crypt. It's a dark chamber, with a packed dirt floor, and there are 7 simple sarcophagi of stone lined up along the wall. Several of them are open, and 2 skeletons have been thrown on the ground.
And the sarcophagus are empty?
It's up to you if you want to look inside them.
I don't like how the dead have been desecrated here. Melthoron will just move forward and open one of the crypts.
Okay. You're gonna find, if you look at the sarcophagi, you'll find 4 individually buried skeletons. 7 of them are child size, dressed in molded remnants of a beautiful ceremonial garment. They all wear gilded headbands. If you want, these headbands are like 5 gold coins each, as well as jeweled rings worth 3 gold coins apiece.
Isn't there a thief among us? Isn't Talia a thief?
Let's see.
A rogue?
Talia rogue? I forget what Talia is. What's Tally? Tally is a hunter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have 2 hunters here. And Groder is a jester. So.
Okay.
And Bayo is a hunter too, so.
So, I don't know that I feel good about taking from the dead. How do my companions feel about this?
They obviously look like they were not knights. So if the statue is not likely to be there, I will loot. But maybe Zenmo will do a little poke the body again just to make sure they're dead.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, you poke the body. They are still dead. Is that all you're going to be doing in this area? Anything else you want to do around here?
All right, so
we've going at the end, or
we've plundered. We've taken the gold coins and the headbands, and I guess we're moving forward. I would say, Bayo, please lead on.
Okay, Bayo will lead on. Where is Groda? And I'll get your coins, Groda. I'll get that. We could do that test that I've done before to make sure we check for traps. So he will grab the coins in the bag and he will push them forward to check if there's any traps.
Nice.
But when he gets right here, he actually does notice, and right before the door, there is a trap right there. So, let me see. We're going to have to disable that trap. See what we have. What does our party have? Anybody to disable this trap? Skills. I guess sleight of hand. Anybody really good at sleight of hand?
I have moderate agility in my fingers from all my spell casting.
If we want to roll sleight of hand, try to see that so we can disable this trap.
All right. Roll. Ah, I think I'm successful.
Okay. You were successfully able to disable the trap.
There.
So?
The trap has been disabled. Mistra's will is with us.
Okay. So, Bayo looks at this door, and he sees that this is another locked portico. That, again, it seems like the only way to break it, you don't have a key, unless you could see if you could maybe look around and go back to see if you might be able to find a key. There does seem to be a key option. Otherwise, you can try to use that pillar again to break through the portal.
So, I will tell him. We had one other path available to us. Let's make sure as we move along that we keep our eyes open, our minds open to the presence of a key somewhere. And
so you're gonna go back where you came from?
We'll try the other path. And if it's also blocked, then, and we do not find a key anywhere, then I will use my pillar spell to clear the obstacle.
Alrighty. Bayo will stop moving. Let's go. Nothing happens. You're looking at that one. Keep moving. Okay. This is a dark and damp chamber. Dug out burial niches cover the walls from floor to ceiling. You see broken skeletons, molded rags, and shards of crusted pottery all over the place. Get my other guys. Pulling all the way in the rear here.
Zenmo can help inspecting the pottery, but it's not very remarkable.
Okay. Okay, so as you're looking around, suddenly a little guy comes out here. Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Please, please! I did nothing wrong! I did nothing wrong!
And we would recognize the creature? The type of creature it is?
Let me just pull it up. Hold on here. It is a... It is a goblin, actually. And he's hyperventilating. um, and,
Melthra say, "Calm yourself, little one. You seem to have an affliction."
okay. I don't. It's too scary over here. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
Hold yourself, goblin. All you need is to partake of a centipede. Here, and he'll go grab a centipede. Try this. It will calm your nerves.
Okay. If someone can roll persuasion to try to calm him down, so he doesn't just book out of here.
Yeah. Persuasion. Does anyone help me? Otherwise,
Okay, so successful.
does he take the?
Yes, he takes the centipede. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you.
That's fine. We each have our own role to play in the Grand Weave. What brings you to these hallowed grounds?
I was here, and I saw the lady and the wraith. They're scary. They're so scary. I just wanted to profit from some of the actual tombs here, but I have a key. To go in there, but it's too scary. I don't want to go in. I suggest you don't go. The danger's over there.
What you say? You saw a lady? Did you say wraith?
Yes.
So there's a
wraith
wolf
and a ghost.
Oh,
I think she was. Yes. It was terrifying.
is the lady a ghost? Are they one and the same, or is there someone else?
I didn't stand. There was two creatures. I was so terrified I just ran.
But now, with the strength of the centipede, you are a brave little goblin, aren't you?
Well, I will stay behind. I can give you the key if you want to try to go, but I don't know if I'll be able to have the courage.
And Meltheron kneels down and says, "Thank you for the key," and he'll pass it back to Bayo, who is not under a fear infliction. Look, Goblin, you're not the only one that is fearful of these underdwellings. Our friend here, the halfling, also shares your mistrust, your concern, but we can force through it. Bayo, I look to Bayo and Tali and say, "Shall we press forward? Stay with us, little one. What is your name?"
Oh, Grub. My name is Grub.
What a fitting name for someone such as yourself. Come, follow us. Stay by my side. We will see that you're well.
Are you going forward up?
Yeah, I asked Bayo to lead us on.
Right. And he actually sees another entrance to this room, so he does have the key. So with the key, he is successfully able to open the door. And go in, and as you go in, you quickly see, let me see, I know I have a description here, here we go. This is a small room with an oak table in the middle and burning torches on the walls. There's a mummified woman in gilded chains set as far at the table, and there's an iron-fitted oak door behind the mummy bearing an ancient symbol in an ancient symbol, in glittering silver. And you see a lady here. Well, actually, that's a mummified woman. She's a lady. She is a, let's see, translucent, fairly blue, shimmering phantom of the tall warrior maiden in full-length chainmail and a gilded headband. Her face looked sad and dignified. What are you doing here? Will you ever leave us alone? So many people.
We come here in peace, spirit. We come here to help vanquish the land from the threat of Sathmog. And we come looking for a relic. We're looking for a piece of a statue. Would you, spirit, be able to help us? And maybe we can help you. How could we help you transcend from your everlasting, I don't know, presence, and help you ascend to the beyond?
You cannot help me. You can leave. That's how you can help me. I am tired of people trying to loot the tomb of my beloved.
The tomb of your beloved. And so far that we've been down here, do I recognize, maybe from my lore craft, my legends and lore, myths and legends spill, do I recognize who this mound might be dedicated to?
No, actually, I don't believe you would be able to.
Well, Lady of the Ever After, it is most urgent that we validate that this relic is here or not. We ask for your peace, but if your peace is not available to us, we will press forward either way.
Okay, try to roll persuasion with the Bane.
With the Bane, okay. Would anyone care? Oh, well, we have Bane, so okay, 1 Bane, extras. So when I click on it, and it gives me this boons and banes, and it's extra. Right. Do I put a 1 underneath that? What do I do?
Yes.
All right, 1, and then I roll. Ah, they're both under.
There you go. So you succeeded. All right. You can go in, but just be careful.
Bayo, please lead on.
Yes, I will go.
Denmo goes all around the room and the table to not approach.
Okay.
It's Grub. Bayo, Venmo, see, Grub here is being a brave little soldier.
Okay, so
certainly you can too.
Sees when he goes in here is in the middle of a burial chamber with torches on the wall stands a podium with an ornate sarcophagus of stone. The floor, ceiling, and walls are all made of stone bricks. A painting of a ridden dragon can be seen on the far wall. And you can see that the stone coffin has been opened from the inside with a tremendous force. And pieces of the shattered lid are scattered on the floor. And also, luckily enough, you honestly do see, hold it in here because I didn't put it in. Oh, I didn't just pull it in here. Did I put it in? Oh, shoot. You see actually a piece of what appears to be one of the dragon statues. I can find the actual item. There we go. Statuette piece. Put it up here. Just up here so you guys can see it. Okay, well, I'll actually show you a picture of it, but it is a piece of the dragon statue right there. It's a nice item.
Bayo, what do you see?
I see a statue. I see a piece of the statue. We actually have the statue. I will take it for us.
I look at, this is why we've come. And I leave it to the rest of you. Should we, and I suggest, in the presence of the lady, we leave the rest of their possessions alone, and we make our way out of here at our greatest behest.
Unfortunately, just before you leave, suddenly this wraith wakes up, appears. Who has desecrated my tomb? Who dares desecrate my tomb?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm afraid I'm not going to remember exactly who sent us. But we are a band of adventurers come to secure this relic, this piece of statue. Sathmog threatens to return, and we must secure the statue to protect the Misty Vale from the evil from returning. Would you prevent us from this quest, spirit?
I do not care about your quest. I care about what you have done, how you have destroyed my resting place. And he's actually not going to listen to what you guys say, so you guys are going to go into combat.
Okay. So I don't know Bayo or Tali well enough, and Venmo's here to represent himself. Are they ones to flee a battle, or are they intent?
No, they will not. They will not flee a battle.
All right.
For some reason, am I missing Bayo?
Bayo's is still in the crypt or whatever it's called.
Well, yeah, here's Bayo. Yeah, I'm trying to look. Where the other one, maybe I left the other one down here. Let me bring them in. Tally. And who else is missing? Rhoda. Tally and Rhoda. Okay. Let's get these guys. Rhoda goes first. See what he will do.
I need to roll, huh?
No, there's no roll. You just it's always, actually, I think I already clicked it for you. So
Okay.
your combat encounter is already set up,
Okay.
I believe. Oh no, wait, are you in here?
I'm in here.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there you are. I gotta fix that player character thing. Let's see, inventory. He will attack with the Morning Star hammer. So let me bring him closer. He's gonna go right up to the wraith. He's gonna target him, and he's going to hammer him down. Ooh, not good. He failed that hammer roll. That hammer actually gets stuck into the floor again, which happened to him before. So that is his turn, and now it's the wright's turn. So he's going to attack him. Let's see. Creeping cold. D6 damage. He takes 2. All right, but again, I think he will. What else can he do? He will move over here. He'll attack you.
Oh boy.
Let's see what he's got here. dreadful gaze. He stared directly into the Roy's horrible eyes as a wheezing sound is heard from the creature's throat. So you are scared as well. You get a bane on any will roll to resist fear.
Whoops. Sorry, I just wanted to.
That's his turn. Bayo comes to attack him. He's gonna do. He will use his knife. Let's see, skills, knife skills. He succeeded. How much damage is that? That is D8 damage. Four damage. His turn. He gets actually flanking. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's gonna use his dagger. D8 again. Go skill. Not successful. Another D8 damage. Another 2 points. Oh, I should put, let me see so you can see. What was the thing you said you see the hit points and stuff? Yeah. You could see the hit points?
I cannot. Okay. So remember, it's when you go into the settings or whatever, you go all the way to the right, and it's the last tab on the right, and you set it to visible to everyone.
Right, display name. Alright, hovered by everyone. Toggle. Appearance. That's not it. Vision. That's not it. Light is not it. Is it advanced options?
Perhaps.
No. Huh. I know you showed it to me last time, and I can't remember how I did it.
Yeah. That's sadly I can't see it, so I can't tell you.
I know. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't remember. Other settings. Shared settings. I have no idea. So I just say he's a pretty healthy guy right now. Okay, that's his turn. The right goes again. We'll attack AO. $2d4 damage. Play a character. Oh, he gets 3 damage, Bayo. Now it's Zenmo's turn.
I am charging with my hammer.
Okay. Target him.
I think he's targeted. Yeah.
Okay.
I will push it.
Ooh, good. Roll damage. Ooh, it could have been not a good roll, but at least you took some out. What was that, 5? Oh, why it doesn't take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. Next up, Malthrod.
Mothron, enough of this. And I start to twist my staff between my hands, creating the friction on the ground. May you, spirit, erupt in flames. And I cast Fireball. And I would like to do it at power level 3. And we will roll.
Good. Roll damage.
Roll damage.
13. That took a good chunk out of him. Let's see.
Return from hell, you spirit of the underworld. Now,
That knocked him down to about 3/4 of his health, just so you're aware where he is.
all right. Oh, maybe I do see. Maybe I don't know. I have the instructions of how to set that. I know you don't want to do it in the middle of battle, but how do I chat to you, Paul?
You should be able to. You could just send it to me. Well, just tell me real quick.
Yeah. So, open the character sheet or the and top right,
Token
it should
or-
have an icon that says
character sheet.
token, right? Open that. In the new window, click on Resources tab,
Okay.
and then change Display Bars to Always for Everyone, and change
Okay.
Bar 1 attribute to the attributes h.hp.
Hit points. Okay. Okay. Are you seeing anything different?
Yeah, it's there now.
Okay. Good. Good. I'll have to remember that. I was trying to do it on the token. That was the problem.
I'll
I had to
paste
do on
it.
the character sheet.
I'll paste it into the Discord. So
Okay. No problem. Alrighty, so you went. So now it's Goda's turn. Let me see. I'm gonna surround this guy. I'm going to hit him with my Morning Star. The hammer again. Successful. Very good. I'm gonna take this guy out soon. What is his Morning Star? That is a 2d8. Six points. There we go. And now it is Zenmo's turn.
I will turn this armor back into slag with my hammer. And I will get angry doing it. Yes.
Nice. Double
Yay.
weapon damage. $13. Does that take him out? I think it does. Yep, that knocks that Wraith completely out. He is toast. So we are ending combat. And you can see he has a couple of things here. Should be able to loot him now.
clicking doesn't do anything for me.
Really? Huh.
No.
It said create lootable effect. Did not work, huh?
I see the tokens back in the crypt.
Oh, maybe did I put the token? Oh, statue of peace. Gilded stone. Oh, that's funny. Well, so you know he has a morning star, plate armor, and a great helm. I'll put him here.
We might. Oh, okay.
I'll put him here.
Meltheron goes to the lake and says, "We took no pleasure in destroying that spirit."
Okay. Well. Let's see. Well, unfortunately, you have pretty much ticked off the lady. So she seeing her beloved destroyed. How dare you? How dare you? We're going back into combat.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to get to intimidation to convince her to flee.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen with this one.
Hoping that seeing us destroy the other might convince her that we overpower her. But okay, we can fight.
And she gets to go first. So.
Nice. Yeah, I wonder who she'll attack.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're right next to her. So
I stepped up to her.
Yeah. Okay. Cold strike. She will grab you and let the icy chill of death into your body. You suffer 2d8 damage and cannot heal hit points or willpower until you spend one shift in a warm location. Wow. Okay. So you take, luckily, only 5 damage. Not too bad.
Yeah.
And I, of course, I had it linked on the wraith for some reason, so when it's supposed to be on you.
I took it.
Okay, well, you get to go now, so.
You're cold. I can only battle with my own inner fire. And I will cast that fireball again.
Okay. Walking down is dead.
What's the... So I'm looking at it and there's a P. What's the P mean? Spell, rank, and there's a box that I can check mark with a P. I don't know.
I have no idea, to be honest with you. Let me see. Oh, your character sheet. Spell rank. Oh, P. Oh.
I just hit it for 20 points of damage, fire damage.
Okay.
You had your
Okay.
chance, spirit. Melthon's really hoping that's enough because he's about out.
It isn't enough, but that's okay. She goes again. Unfortunately, because you did just attack her, she's going to attack you next.
Yeah.
Because you just did damage to her. Makes perfect sense. So.
Well, guys, it's been nice playing with you.
The ghost sticks its translucent hand into your chest. Wow. Grabs your heart, and you suffer 2d10.
Ouch.
And become scared, which you already... Are you still scared? Are you scared yet?
I am. Yeah, I am scared.
Okay, so then you're going to have no other effect. You're going to take 17 damage.
Yeah.
Did that knock you down?
Yeah, Melth's down.
Okay, so you are down. Okay, Bayo's gonna come in here. How dare you! He's going to use his twin shot. I don't need a twin shot. It's only one person here. Here we go. He's just going to attack again. Simple. Bow. It's D12 damage.
I would hope she's not looking good.
No. She's like a... We'll see. Roll this and see what happens. Oh.
No,
He's going to push that. Oh, that's even worse.
No.
He did not succeed. But because he did try to attack her, she's going to attack him. So, let's see what hot damage does on avail. 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Knocked back the same number of meters. Wow. So he takes 9 damage and he's knocked back 9. 1, 2, 3. So he's basically knocked right back into the wall. And he takes 9 damage. And is he out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not quite, but almost. His turn. I mean, that's not turn for him. Okay, she's gonna leave you. She's going to attack. Let's see, I guess. Here. 2d10 damage. Wow. Okay. 17 damage. Oh God, did she knock him down too? Good thing. Yeah, he's down as well. Okay. Hey, Godo. With his trusty hammer. There you go. That will do 2d8 damage. Did that take her? Let me see. Yep, that actually, Gordo actually knocked her down. So we are out of combat, but you guys got to do some death saves unless somebody wants to.
They would know that Melthron got those healing potions.
Yes. So if you want to do the actions of healing potions, to grab the healing potions from Melthron's pouch, and then you need it. Who's down? Beowulf and Melthron are both down. To try to Beowulf wasn't down.
Was it Tali?
He's almost there. Tali is down. Tali is down, and Tali and Melthron is down.
I want to go to Melthron first and
Right.
get a healing potion and maybe hold his head and help him drink. Maybe throw a millipede in there.
Okay. So that healing potion gives you a certain, what was it? I forgot what the actual amount was. Just say it on the potion. Yeah, let me see. Gives you 2d6 of health points back.
All right. 1, 2. Rolling 2d6.
Yep. Well, you got 3 points.
Well, it's better than dead.
Doesn't mean dead, yes. And like I said, you got Tally here, who's still unconscious. Next one you want to take out.
Are we still in combat?
No. Did I still keep us in combat? No, we're not in combat anymore.
All right.
Because she's dead.
Get back up, fancy robe.
Melthron sits up abruptly, grabs Venmo by the shoulders. It's coming! his eyes bright and bulging. Where are we? What's happened?
Hey, did you gave Tally the potion?
Yeah. Well,
Let me
Venmo did.
roll for Tally.
Venmo
Yeah,
did.
let me roll for Tally. He gets his 5 points back. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. Okay, this was a very hard fought battle. But you did gain one of the statue pieces. I don't know if there's anything else you want to do in this.
Yeah, since they've took our health, we will take their stuff.
You notice what is here? There is a gilded chainmail sitting there. You have a fiend crusher hammer,
a morning star and the
a
golden
morning
crown.
star, and plate armor.
And then this gilded crown, maybe?
Oh yeah, and the gilded crown is in the thing, along with the statue, obviously. Which I'm sure you'll be taking the statue.
Of course, yeah. Hopefully you can use these items, as I cannot.
I know we created a like a party loot journal. Here it is, loot 1.
Yeah, was it in there or on Discord? I can't remember.
No, it's in here. It's in. If you look,
Oh yeah, party journal. Yeah.
Yeah, you see loot 1 over there. You could probably just put it in there. Yeah, oh, actually, I have it in there. It's actually, oh, there it is. That's where the loot came from.
Yeah, session 1, 2, 3.
So plate armor, great helm, morning star are in there.
Where do you see this?
Do you have access to it?
I think I see an old version of this, with 3 swords, 3 bows.
I'm looking under journal.
So I see Dragonbane Bestiary and Dragonbane Rules. That's all I see.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you should have observer action on it. I guess you could have ownership because it is your loot. Let's see. If you go.
There it is.
Yeah, see where it says loot 1?
Yep, I got it now.
Okay, so those are all the plate armor, the helm, and the morning star. That was from the what's his name? The Wraith. Okay. So we need to get probably the other ones. You could probably just move them over, I believe. So if you actually, let me see, if we just move these into loot, oh no, that won't work. Gotta make this lootable. Next off.
Yeah, it works to take in my inventory and then drop it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, you pick it up and then drop it in the loot. I got it. Okay. So that's basically like a party stash. Yeah, I would say everybody take these things into their inventory and throw it into the loot, the statue and all that stuff. And then we can figure out who wants it when it's done.
All right, so to take something into my inventory, I click on it and I right click and nothing really happens. Do I drag it onto my person? No, I can't drag it.
If it opens a pop-up, you should have a take little.
Yeah, it doesn't open a pop-up for me.
Oh, I think we are too far.
Too far.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Take.
There you go. And then just drop it into the loot.
Take. Got him. All right.
Put the dagger in there.
So you have to be right up next to it. Because Meltron would not want to. Hold these. So we're gonna have multiple of these now in the loot. Because it seems like we were. It seems like we were all able to grab them.
Yeah, everything is here. You got 3 plate armors. So I don't know why we have 3 of them, but
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me adjust that. We should only have 1 plate armor and 1 great helm. Maybe because I think when I created a loot thing, it actually like. There we go. Oh, he keeps making it a great helm 3. I don't know why. But there we go. Okay, everything should be there now. Except for some reason there's 6 morning stars. I don't know what happened. Alrighty. Okay, we have 1 of everything.
Perfect.
Alrighty. So, okay, it's actually a little earlier than normal, but I'm thinking maybe we might want to kind of cut it early today. It's up to you guys. We could go through some exploration or go do some other things, but it's maybe we should just set up the advancements and just it's up to you guys.
That's fine with me. But let's get out of here first.
Right.
Get out of here and go find a place to set camp as we're all well depleted.
Mm. I will rest everybody up.
Yeah, I just don't want next week for us to start in here again, right?
Right. I understand. I'm just setting up the characters that I have here for long rest, but we will move them out.
I can do mine long rest.
And don't forget to do your advancements.
Well, when you're ready, let's talk through those again.
Okay, we're at 5 questions.
So first, can we take our shift?
Yeah, let's take a break. Yeah, let's take a break.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Yeah, let's take a shift break, or like a 10-minute break, and then we can finish up.
All right. It sounds good.
Alrighty. See everybody in 10 minutes.
Sounds good. All right.
Bye.
I make these, and these are pretty cheap. Just out of paper with a picture on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys out of here.
Okay, I think we're gonna be back. You can still work down here, just don't do the vacuum
you guys
anymore.
get the vacuum upstairs and I'll finish up.
All right.
I'm back, just rereading
Okay.
the rules.
Yep, I'm back as well, and so can I go ahead and click the rest?
Yeah. Go ahead and click that rest.
That's a shift rest, correct?
It's a long rest. Yeah. It's the what is it? It's the
I think that's a shift.
yeah, the one right before the.
Yep, that did it. Okay.
Yep.
And so let's talk through those 5 questions. So to recap, in this Dragonbane game, they have a mechanic, because we don't level, they have a mechanic where based on your adventuring day, you ask a series of questions, and based on the response to those questions, you get the opportunity to increase some of your stats, right? So as I go over to my ability spells on skills, I see that I have awareness with an arrow on it, so I must have rolled a dragon at some point, I think.
Right.
So talk us through those 5 questions.
Okay, let me pull up those 5 questions again. I have them written down here. The 5 questions.
I started just rolling the one with
Okay.
dragon, and
With the dragons, yeah. Oh, wow.
we get 2. Nice.
It's like page 21, I believe.
I see them page 29.
Oh, 29. Okay, I knew it was in the 20s.
Experience. Okay.
Yep. There we go. Experience. So, did you participate in the game session?
Of course.
Did you explore a new location?
Yes.
Yes. Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries? Definitely.
All right.
Did you overcome an obstacle without using force? I would say yes, because you did get into the crypt without having to fight the lady. You've had a fight later on.
Nice.
And did you give in to your weakness, which I believe, I know you did. I don't know about the.
So Zenmo,
what
did you feel like
was.
you gave into your weakness?
Which would be kind of like curiosity, craving knowledge, more important than my friend.
Yeah, because you took.
I've been kind of storming through rooms without checking. I
Yeah.
don't know if
Yeah, okay. I would say so. So that means you guys all got the 5 options then
All right.
that you can do.
I'm gonna start.
I'm not going to give any of these other guys experience, even though I played them. Since they weren't here, they got no experience.
Yeah. All right. So first, I'm gonna do this one I got for awareness.
Oh, do you want to do something for your spell? Let's say you found a parchment. If you want to try to do a spell, I'll say you found a parchment, and you could take one of those spells, one of those advancements that you have. Instead of having 5, have 4, and then just roll languages to see if you can read the parchment.
All right. So I click on languages to roll it,
Right.
and I'm looking for 15 or less.
Yep.
All right, I'm less. And
Got
so
it. Okay.
and what's that mean I get?
That means whatever. I know you wanted a spell.
Yeah.
Didn't you want like advance a spell? So take that spell advancement then, and you can add that to your repertoire then.
Spell advancement. And add
No, yeah, you wanted a spell, so go to that spell that you wanted.
Okay. And drag
And
it
you should
over.
be able to just drag it over. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll find that in between sessions.
Okay.
So I have 4 left.
Well, yeah, that was the 1. Yes, now you have 4 left to do.
I have 4 left. Let's go ahead and increase my. See if we can't do acrobatics. That could have been useful today. And that's a no. It did work. Alright, let's do sneaking.
Did you roll? I don't see any rolls here yet.
Mine are rolling.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just don't see it on my side.
They're in the public chat.
That's weird.
I keep having that with Foundry. I'm on another game and they randomly don't appear.
Yeah. I guess that's how it's working. Founder's been acting a little wacky today. Maybe it's Forged too, because it did have that crash at one time. So
Let's try. Which one do I want to do? Well, let's try languages. This is going to be harder. Oh. So, what if I roll a dragon as I do it? Does it matter?
no, it's still. I mean, it's still good. I believe a dragon does give you a.
Well, actually, dragon's bad because in this case,
sorry, the other one's bad. Yeah.
you want to roll above, right?
Yeah. You want to go above. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, it wouldn't help.
All right, try that again. My last one.
Okay.
Oh, just failed. Oh, I did raise this. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay.
It was 15, I rolled 16, so it increased. So that's all.
That's it. So Zemo, did you finish yours?
Yeah, I've not been very lucky, but I did increase hammer and persuasion.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna probably start with like our stars and wishes, how the session went. I mean, obviously, I didn't expect us to only have 2 people. I don't know what happened. I know Groto said he was going to be late, and that he overslept or whatever, and I guess he kept sleeping. I know Bayo said he was not going to be there, but then I have no idea what happened to Tally.
So maybe you reach out to
find
Tally at least and see what's going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if he's quitting, we want to know so we can find someone else.
Oh yeah, I'll put it up within. Yeah, definitely. I actually, even though we only had 2 people, I was happy that we got through the session. It was a little deadlier than a normal one that we've had, so it was kind of nicer to see Dragonbane play to that at danger level. So I actually thought it was pretty good how it all worked out. Even though we only had 2 players, I actually was very happy that it worked out as well. And that we were able to, play with the magic system. We learned some stuff. I gave you a second statue. So now it's up to you if you want to go to Barthel's Lode next time, or if you want to go back to town, or what you're looking to do. And remember, you still have those map pieces that you might be able to find, and you still have 2 more statue pieces before we get to the end part of this campaign.
That's
Yeah,
good.
we had some lead, right? Like there was some orc camp and the dwarf, I think.
I
It was
missed.
an orc camp.
Wasn't something with the? I'm looking. My notes are very bad. Something about the artifact at the orc Maladoc. Does that ring a bell?
I know that, like I said, you got the first statue. That was the one thing, and you got a map piece. That was a new thing as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll try to write up a little summary if I can from it. I know Bayo usually writes these summaries, so I'll have to try to do one today.
So, the group did previously have 1 statue piece. That's correct, isn't it?
Yes.
So-
So you should have 2 more pieces, I believe.
What I didn't know is, did we give that first statue piece to the lady that talked to us about it?
No, you have it.
So we do have that still. Okay,
You do have that somewhere.
good. Yeah. Did you have any other comments, Paul, about the game?
Nope.
Yeah, so a thought I had is that on the main landing page where you have the map, in the past I've created a token, and if you Google, you can find "you are here." Like if you ever go to on I don't know, a hike or to some public map, sometimes they'll have that symbol, so you can create a token that says "you are here." And it's kind of fun
Oh, okay.
and you could put that on your map scene.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I might do that.
I've done that when I've run games. Yeah.
No, that's a good idea. I like that. Thank you.
Otherwise, yeah, it was fun. Thankful that I thought to ask the lady for a healing potion, because that became very useful.
Right. Yeah, so when I said, I'll give you the healing potion, because I knew what was coming.
No, so that was great. I appreciate that. Yeah. Otherwise, I think it was a good session. I do miss the other guys. I wish it would have been a better game had they been here. But yeah, and I don't know in the future, Paul, if you need to run the other guys for us. We could have said they were just sick or sleeping or whatever, and just
I just wanted to, because I knew like the ferocity and playing around with the characters. I knew that you were going to need at least like 4 or 5 people to. If you only had 2 people, you probably would have like really pretty much died if you didn't have those extra guys to give.
Yeah, it's certainly true, Paul. A thing I do as a dungeon master, and I'm not judging you here at all, right? But a thing I do is I just make them weaker, right?
Right.
Reduce.
Yeah. It's a little difficult. You can play with the ferocity, but it's still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so very good. Yeah, fun, and I look forward to next week.
Yes. So do I.
All right. Are we calling?
Did you have anything, Zenmo, that you wanted to say?
No, it was fun. It does go a lot faster with less player.
Yes. Yeah.
So you have less other people to like rely on. So especially when it's not your native language, you have to go a lot faster, and it's a bit more tiring, but it was fun.
So Venmo, when you go take your mute off, the volume on my side goes up a little bit, and I don't know why. Right? It's not that bad, but it
Is
does.
it like a transition effect, or it's
No, it's like
just like you?
your mic is picking up your speaker, maybe.
Yeah, I do hear a little echo sometimes, like the music echo and other things on it. I give you a little bit of an echo.
And I was kind of concerned that would happen because I'm not using a headphone or mic today. And you tell me, guys, has it been okay? I think so.
Is it better now?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah, it is way better. Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been playing with another group like on Sunday, and they had a mic problem, so I had everything pushed to the max. So that's why, sorry.
It's no big deal.
Very easy fix, I'm sorry.
No, I don't have a problem with that. To me, it's like as long as I can hear you, there's a little technical glitches. I know that's why why Reese left. That was one of our first people we had, because he was kind of upset about cross chatter and things like that. And he was like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
So he left.
All right. Yeah. So, Paul, I encourage you, and if you want me to, I could probably write a review, a summary. But
if you want to, and maybe I could look at it, maybe edit some things I need to put in. If not, but yeah, you're probably better at it than me. I'm usually not that good at summaries, but I'd appreciate it.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I will do that. I will.
Yeah, just stick it in the chat, and then we can. I'll put it up here, and I'll try to figure out a way to put all the adventure notes on one page.
Yep, sounds good. All right, guys. Is there anything else?
I'll see you guys next week. Just so you know, next week is going to be like our last session for then a couple of weeks, because I'm going on vacation after that.
Okay.
So we'll have one more session next week, and then it's going to be like 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks before we have another session. I have to look at the calendar.
No, that's fine.
So hopefully everybody will come next week. Otherwise, you'll be disappearing.
No doubt. Going anywhere fun, Paul?
The Philippines.
Wow. That is an adventure.
She hasn't been back there in like 20 years since she's moved here. So
okay, so your wife is from there?
Exciting part too. Yeah, she's from the Philippines.
Nice. Well, enjoy. All right, but we'll talk more next week.
Yeah. See you guys next week.
See you,
All right,
bye.
take care. All right, bye.
Alrighty. Bye.
All right, guys. So that is, if I go over to OBS, and do my iMac stream, iMac camera. I'm iMac camera. There we are. That's the end of the episode for today. As you heard Paul mention, we will be back next week. Hopefully the other guys show up, and we will continue our adventure through the Dragonbane base adventure as we're looking to gather those statues. And I will write a summary, and we will have that. We will probably start with that next week. So thank you for joining. If you're watching this through this point, good for you. I'm impressed. If you leave something in the chat, we'll try to see if we can pick that up. And otherwise, until next week, take care.